Okay, everybody, and welcome to a special Retro League event. As always, I am Daniel Tartaglione, also known as DTartag1. Uh, Today we have it is the third event for the Retro League, and I believe they are in Game 5. Today we have a top 4 match, which we are going to have the greatest of all time against the Dillen of all time. We have Johnny Chu versus Timo Dusel in a Retro League format. This is again the premiere to Death Star 2, so we're gonna see some interesting decks here. It looks like Johnny is playing Dark Side, Timo is playing Light Side, and Johnny is going with the Hunt Down the Jedi as his Dark Side deck. Timo is going with Throne Room Maze with a careful planning start. So he's got the Swamp and he's got the non-unique farm already on the table. So again, Timo is going to go first. No shields. So again, Johnny will be able to get his cards with. He has Imperial Arrest Order, Mobilization Points, and You Cannot Hide Forever. Timo does not have any starting effects. Again, with that control, that careful planning start. So he's going to go get the Yavin 4. Again, he's got the Yavin 4 Swamp, so it looks like he's going to go get a creature. It looks like we're seeing Nudgies, I believe. These are very popular with... yep, there's the Nudgie. So what these Nudgies do... habitats, planet sites, except for Hoth and Tatooine, and Dark Waters. Cumulatively absorbs temporary, cancels one dark side icon present. Parasite none. Yeah, Rops. In this format, Rops is good. Bring Up Before Me is really popular. For light side, Hidden Base was always good. Yeah, Bastions, Set Your Course for Alderaan. No, Unite is not legal in this format. Again, this is premiere to Death Star 2. So cards like, you won't see Watch Your Step, you won't see Agents of Black Sun, you won't see Unite, No Escape. So those are all very popular cards. Another very popular card is Honor of the Jedi. So I'm a little surprised to see Timo doesn't have that, but both players did lose to the Visage. Timo lost Gift of the Mentor, and Johnny lost Twi'lek Advisor. Okay, there we go. Johnny's going to get out the Executor Docking Bay and Cardia, so he's adding to his activation. He's already got 8. Timo's only got 6. And it looks like that's all that Johnny is going to do. So again, that Nudgie is absorbing that dark side icon there. So Johnny will not be able to activate there. He won't be able to throw down any characters to the swamp as well. And once Timo goes ahead, ooh, there's the out of commission to cancel the Visage. So right off the bat, there we have a turn 2 out of commission. Now, Johnny, I believe, lost Brangus Glee, and Timo lost Obi-Wan with Lightsaber. So, not sure which is more... Oh, out of commission doesn't cancel. Okay, that's right. It just put a card out of play, and I believe that the Brangus Glee was placed out of play. Nope, Twi'lek Advisor. So this should be Brangus Glee. No? Let's see, what card was placed out of play? Prepared Defenses was placed out of play. So in Johnny's... I don't know what's happening. So, waiting for the Revo on the Executor side. Yeah, a Revo would be here, huge here. Nope. Timo's just going to draw. He had no Nudgies in his deck, so Johnny will still have a Force icon there over at the farm. But there is the image, the Visage ping. There goes Lieutenant Commander Arden for Johnny, and Timo loses Altar from his hand. Again, these older formats tend to be a little slower, so people like to draw bigger hands. Grimtosh and Monarch was still popular back then, but a lot of these players will draw up big hands just so they can find the cards that they need. A lot of the stuff wasn't automatically pulled like you see nowadays. Okay, there is the Death Star docking bay. And the Emperor is going to go down to the Death Star docking bay. That again, so with the Emperor down there, that adds to the activation that Jonny is getting. One, because of the Holo Theater. Two, because of mobilization points. And three, because the Emperor has his own little dark side icon there. So again, Jonny is not flipped, so both players will lose to Visage here. We already see one. There's a Revo. Timo loses Revo. And Jonny loses Brangus Glee to that Visage damage. Okay, there's the Echo Command Center for Timo, giving him 2 more icons. There's the Masasi War Room as well, so he's got 2 of his War Rooms on the table. And a second Nudgy, so Timo is not giving Jonny any icons. Whereas Jonny is giving Timo 2 icons. So it looks like Johnny's being a little bit more generous right now than Timo is. Okay, so let's see if Timo's going to do anything about the Emperor, or if he's just going to allow the Emperor to sit there and drain for 1 of this turn, or next on Johnny's next turn. So I know everybody is waiting. I was told today to give out some tokens for the sticker book programs. If you have been paying attention to all the donation stuff that was given out from this week that people have received in the mail between last week and the week before, I know I did a video earlier regarding the sticker book program. I got some packs, opened them up myself. Got a bunch of stickers, bunch of the shinies. So if you're doing that program, your token of the day is going to be Nudgy. So go ahead and email the token of the day saying that you were watching the Jonny Chu versus Timo Dillen match for the Retro League. Again, this is the 3rd event, Game 5. Again, Jonny Chu versus Timo Dusel. Okay, Timo looking for with weapon level to take a weapon into hand. No weapon in his use pile, so he is just putting a card back into his deck. I have no clue what either of these players are running. I see what you see, but who do we email? So you're going to email. Oh, there's the Monarch. So we're just telling about this. So, and he is putting cards back. So Timo goes from a nice little, nice size hand down to 8 cards. You email. I'll put it in the chat here. Oh, thank you. Kiss my Wookie. But yeah, that's who you email. The token, like I said, you just put in that you're watching Retro League Event 3, Game 5, Jonny Chu versus Timo, who you are, what today's token. And then once I have some time, I'll towards the end of either this month or next month, we'll compile all the list of everybody who's participated in the sticker book program, and then Jared will send out all the rest of the packs. I know Kevin is working right now on some more packs, so we'll see what he's got in order for everybody. But Jonny loses. There's a Zuckuss and Misthunter in the lost pile. And there's the Visage Ping. Again, there goes, yep, Zuckuss and Misthunter off the top, and Weapon Levitation. Is anybody else seeing, like, having issues with the lost piles? Just seeing what's in there. Looks like Johnny's got 3 cards out of play right now. Okay, there is another card. There's another site for Timo. That is the Masasi headquarters. Don't see a lot of this being played right now, but and he's just going to draw. It may not be separated from the interior. You have 4 sights. If you control attack run, it's +1, but it is a 2-0 sight. So again, Timo is just letting Jonny keep that Visage around. And there goes a Hoth War Room, and masterful move for Jonny. So it looks like he's going to attempt to go get Monarch. He does, and it looks like a Vader is now in the lost pile. Yep, Vader to a Visage Ping. Both players did lose from the top of their decks. Yeah, if we see an attack run, that'd be amazing. But I don't think we have any, I don't think they're illegal in this format. There we go. Again, so if you follow along with the PC tonight on Hollow Theater, we have Eric Spajemski, I believe. I'm going to butcher his. I butchered his name, but he'll be on. Eric Obasso will be on tonight. Okay, so there is Darth Vader with a lightsaber going down to the Death Star 1 docking bay, and there it is, 3,720 to 1. So that is an insert card, and it goes right into Timo's deck. Mara Jade is at the farm, and she has to fight a Nudgy. Draws a 5, so I want to say that Nudgy is going to go lost here in a second. Yep, draws 1 destiny for the Nudgy's ferocity. It is a 4. So unfortunately that Nudgy is defeated and will go to the lost pile. So that gets Jonny 1 icon back. Happy with his turn. He'll go into his move phase, go into his draw phase. I'm assuming he's going to draw some cards, and he will pass turn over to Timo. And that's exactly what he is doing. So again, with Vader on the table for Jonny, he will not have to lose to Visage. However, Timo will still have to lose it. And there goes an out of commission off of Timo's deck. Timo with 11 cards in lost pile. Jonny has only 5. But again, Jonny is threatening some nice little force drains next turn. Again, no battle plan or battle order on the table, as shields are not legal, so they'd have to play the effects if they wanted to play those 2 cards. Go into Timo's control phase after he activates. Let's see what he's going to do this turn. And 8 force for Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight, down to the farm in front of Mara Jade. That flips Jonny back. Twas Ka comes down as well. And there's the Honor of the Jedi that we saw Timo get out. So now he's not going to take any damage to the Visage Ping. However, Jonny will. See if Timo decides the battle here. And he does. Timo predicts himself to be the winner. So if he wins, he will retrieve. There's a Captain Han Solo drawn for Battle Destiny. It is only a 1. Mara Jade is going to be immune, however. And Jonny also draws a 1. So Twas Ka and Luke are both immune. Jonny has to lose 6 cards or Mara Jade. Timo will retrieve 1 randomly. And there goes the Mara Jade to the lost pile for Jonny. And again, with Visage still on the table, Jonny unfortunately has to lose a card. Timo will not, as Honor is saving him. And now we move on over to Jonny's turn. Jonny has 14 cards he's going to activate. He's got 3 cards left in his reserve deck. He's got a lot of force to work with. Timo loses Sense off the top. Getting that little nudgy over at the swaps, doing some nice little work there for Timo. And the Executor coming down to Cardia. Cardia Spaceport Docking Bay as well. It's going to up the damage a little bit for Jonny. But again, with Luke over at the farm, Jonny is still flipped, so he's going to take visage damage each turn. Again, we saw that Timo has Captain Han in his deck. Now the question is, does he have the Falcon and Captain Han in his hand? He's got an 8-card hand, so we shall see. Jonny draws a few. Pass his turn, but again, he has to lose. He loses a sense. Oh no, Timo loses sense from his hand, as Visage is no longer in effect. There's the 3,720 to 1. Jonny has to lose to it. And Timo will continue to activate. So Honor is no longer affecting Jonny, so Timo has to lose sense, and Jonny loses security precautions. Let's see what Timo's going to do. First thing he's going to do is he's going to drain from 1 at the farm. See if Ketwell is correct and that the Super Falcon is going to come down to the table. Now, if Timo had some way to get rid of Vader or the Executor here, he could get Honor back and going and not have to lose force to the Visage. Yep, there's the Falcon and Captain Han Solo for 7 force. He's got 7 left. Still has 5 cards in his hand. Let's see if he's got anything else to come down with that. Right now he's only getting 1 Battle Destiny. He's checking out the 17 cards that he's got in his reserve deck. No nudgy in there. And there's Order to Engage. Card that we don't see nowadays. Use 2 force to deploy on opponent's side of the table. At the end of each opponent's battle phases, if a battle did not take place at every location where both players have presence at the end of that phase, opponent loses 3 force. Tycho coming down as well, so that's going to make it so that Timo's going to get 2 Battle Destinies here. Echo, stop. Draws a 1 for the first Battle Destiny. And a 4. It's not going to crack the Executor's immunity, but it is going to make Jonny lose 2. He'll lose Monarch from his hand. And he loses a Responsibility of Command. Something that we, again, use 2 force to deploy on any war room at a rebel base. Target our opponent with forfeit greater than 4. Or an opponent's leader. Opponent may not initiate a battle or force drain at the same location as target. Utini effect canceled when reached by target. So again, both players will lose to the Visage. Jonny loses Vader, and Timo will lose Leia with Blaster Rifle. That's an important card for the Super Falcon in this format, as Leia with Han would add another Battle Destiny. Right now, Timo is still getting 2 Battle Destiny up there. Go to the control phase. Jonny will drain. He's going to drain for 2 this turn. First one at the Death Star docking bay. Timo loses sense. And a second drain. There goes an Obi-Wan with lightsaber off the top of the reserve deck. There's the Hoth Echo War Room from Jonny, so that converts it. And, oh, wow, there's another Responsibility of Command targeting Captain Han. So, again, that Responsibility of Command. Opponent may not initiate a force train or battle at the same location, and there's a much anger in him. Deploy on a rebel at the end of each opponent's battle phases. If you have presence at the location where that opponent has presence and a battle did not take place, opponent loses 4 force. Jonny has to lose to the order of engage. He does. So right now, Han cannot add to his... He cannot initiate a fight up here. At least until that Han reaches the war room, and unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen. Jonny drawing up some cards. He's only got 9 cards left in his entire life force. Plays Point Man to cancel the order to engage. The Point Man goes lost. The order to engage goes lost. Timo needs some way of canceling that much anger in him. There goes Wedge Antilles, Red Squadron leader, off the top of the reserve deck. Emperor Palpatine out of Jonny's hand. Jonny with a 12-card hand. Timo with only 3 cards. Luke drains for 1. All these little maneuvers are showing why Jonny Chu is the greatest of all time. There goes Search and Destroy. Jonny seeing what the 1 card in his reserve deck is. Again, Han cannot initiate, so Timo's going to have to lose 4. There goes Anakin's lightsaber, Endor, Chief Chirpa's hut, and another Falcon. Timo's going to draw. And then he'll pass turn. But again, before he passes turn, both players will lose to the Visage. Out of commission to place a card out of play. There goes security precautions out of play from Jonny. And there's the Visage ping. Does Timo have an answer for the much anger in him? Jonny loses a Gick, and Timo will lose Sorry About the Mess. Timo with 25 cards, hand and life. Jonny with 19 hand and life. Drain of 1 at Cardia. There goes Guni Tea from Timo's hand. And Captain Han Solo from Timo's hand as well. If Timo can get rid of that Emperor or that Vader, he can easily turn on Honor of the Jedi and stop losing Force to Visage. There's Brangus Glee coming down. It's going to make it a little harder to get rid of that Vader now. He's already lost 2 Obi-Wan with lightsaber, and there's an altar. Let's see. Does he have it? He needs a 1. He draws a 0. That's going to cancel that much anger in him. Again, Timo might not be able to fight, but he does not have to lose now to the much anger in him. The Emperor slides on over. Unfortunately and Vader moves over, so a little bit of shuffling going around for Jonny. And he's going to play the Force Lightning, so he's just going to cycle the Force Lightning with the Emperor targeting Brangus Glee at each turn. Yeah, I think canceling the responsibility of command would have been better. because opponent may not initiate or force drain at same location. So Captain Han Solo cannot force drain or battle, but we'll see what Timo's going to do. If he can get rid of that Vader this turn, that would be kind of nice for him. Okay, there's a drain at the farm. Yeah, I think for Timo to win this, he needs to get rid of the Vader at this point. There goes another Palpatine out of Johnny's hand. Jonny with 8 cards in hand, Timo with 5. See what Timo is going to do this turn. 5 Force. Oh, it is another Obi-Wan with lightsaber. Trooper Sabak. Oh my gosh, we have Sabak. This wouldn't be a game of Star Wars CCG if Jonny Chu did not play Sabak. Jonny won with having perfect Sabak, and Timo, the Sabak is finished and only 1 card is saved. Jonny Chu playing Sabak like it's 2000 and 2000. Jonny Chu tracked around to perfect Sabak, and Timo had to lose a few cards there. Jonny has 9 cards left in his life force. Timo has 15. Timo thinking about what he wants to do here. He is going to have to take the Vicious Ping still. However, he does block a drain of 1. And there's Leia with blaster rifle coming down. Don't think you're going to see Leia initiate a fight. Clash of Sabers on Emperor. Ooh, we might get spicy here because Jonny already lost a Gick. There's a draw their fire. So it looks like we are going to see a fight here. Brangus Glee versus Obi-Wan with lightsaber and Leia with blaster rifle. How important was that sawback from Jonny? Move into the battle phase. There is the battle. Timo paying 1. He will retrieve 1. Retrieves the Clash of Sabers. Jonny's going to have to lose the force here. There goes a Darth Vader with lightsaber from Jonny's hand. Emperor is excluded because of Clash of Sabers. Will Timo just draw Destiny, or will he fire the blaster at Brangus Glee? Action is on Timo Dusel. And there is a put all sections on alert. Obi-Wan cannot, his game text is canceled. And he can't draw ability. And there's a 0. Timo drawing a 0 for Battle Destiny. So Brangus does not have to go lost for Jonny. Jonny draws a 6. He's only going to have to lose 1 card here. Leia goes to the lost pile for Timo. Obi-Wan will stick around again. Again, the Emperor is still clashed, though. Jonny will lose Evader from his hand. Yeah, having that 0 there really hurt Timo. Anything else, it would have been anything but, I believe Brangus is immune less than 3, so if he would have drew a 3 or higher, he could have got rid of that little alien. Luke slides over to the swamp. And Timo will probably draw the last card in his deck. The Nudgy moves over as well. So Timo does not draw the last card in his deck, and he will pass turn over to Jonny. Both players again will lose a card to Visage. Jonny loses Expand the Empire. Timo loses I Know from his hand. Timo with no cards in his hand. Jonny has nothing to worry about this turn. Jonny activates everything but 1. Drains for 1 at the docking bay. Looks like Jonny did track around that 6. He's got 4 cards in his hand. There's another Much Anger in him. And there's another Put All Sections on Alert. Wow. Jonny is clearly showing why he probably is one of the best players of all time. He is going to he should be initiating here, as Obi-Wan cannot draw Destiny. Again, the Emperor is excluded, but Brangus Glee is enough to get rid of that Obi-Wan with lightsaber. Timo loses Milos from his hand, or from his deck. Jonny retrieves the Expand the Empire that he lost. Draws Destiny. It is going to be a 6. So Obi-Wan with lightsaber will go to the lost pile. Brangus Glee doing so much work here. And again, with that much anger in him on the Captain Han Solo, Timo's going to have to lose 4 at the end of his battle phase. Timo realizing he altered the wrong effect. There goes Yoda's hut and Darth Vader with lightsaber from Jonny's hand. Jonny, 8 cards left in total. Timo, 13 cards left in total. He is going to be able to drain for 2 this turn, but again, he's going to have to lose 4 due to that much anger in him. He activates everything. There's the projection of telepathy, so he's going to have to use 2 or cancel the drain. He's going to use the 2. The drain does occur. Masterful move off the top of the force pile for Jonny. Another drain of 1. And Jonny will lose Force Field from his hand. Timo again has no cards left in his hand, so he really can't do much this turn. So he's going to have to lose 4. He's going to lose Careful Planning. Han with Heavy Blaster, Luke's lightsaber, and Battle Plan. And Timo will draw. Jonny loses Darth Vader with lightsaber. Timo loses Your Insight Serves You Well from his hand. Timo down to 4 cards left in his life force. Jonny was 7. There's another out of commission. And another Sawbuck. Timo draws 9, and Jonny has perfect Sawbuck. So again, Timo will lose 2. He's down to 3 cards left. And Sabak finished. So Timo is down to 6 cards left. I stand corrected. Timo says GG in the chat. So it looks like that is it, everyone. Jonny Chu wins game number 5. So that was all she wrote for that game. Congrats to Jonny for winning. Let's go ahead and check up on the status of the Retro League really quick. So right now, again, Jonny is in first, followed by Fiercer. Timo is in sixth and moves down to 6th. Kevin Yap looks like he's already played his opponent, who was, I believe, Jonny Chu's son. Let me double check that really quick. Yep, Kevin played Apollo Chu. And let's see, Apollo, again, is Jonny's son. His Gemp handle is Fiercer. So Jonny and his son in first and second place right now. So let's see if they can continue with that. So, but again, that was all we have for today. So later on this evening, we're going to have Holo Theater at 9 o'clock. Your token for this one was Nudge, NUDJ. So make sure you go ahead and email that to Holo Theater at StarWarsCCG.org. And like I said earlier, we'll have Holo Theater on at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Till then, as always, I'm Dan Strategileone. Everybody have a nice day, and I will see everybody later. Take care.